Boards of Canada are a Scottish electronic music duo. They are brothers, but they kept that quiet for a long time to avoid comparisons with Orbital, who were also brothers. They were formed in 1986 and they're still going. I believe they have recorded 12 albums, but they have only released four. Hi, my name's Dan. So this was the fourth studio album released by Boards of Canada. It's my first listen to this album. I have heard them before. I've reviewed their first album when I used to do reviews on a blog, which is Music Has the Right to Children. This I would describe as ambient electronica, but with mild elements of industrial sounds to it. It's not entirely kind of I don't want to say sweet musical sounds. There's kind of some more rougher and say more industrial sounds going on here. It's mostly instrumental. There's some spoken stuff. Some of it is processed too much to hear. There's one track which is I can't remember which. It's got some interesting speaks that are just kind of muffled and mumbled and garbled, so that really you can tell there's some stuff going on, but you can't hear what it is. Generally, it's kind of spacey soundscapes. As I said, there's some more crunchy sounds in there. It's not always beaty. In fact, it's not like big beat. It's not got a boom, boom, boom. I think at any point when there are grooves, they tend to be lighter. Reasonable kind of grooves. Some of them, but they're not the backbone on which everything else hangs. I don't feel. I feel like they're yeah, they move things along as beats do tend to. Overall, there's a kind of feeling of darkness to it and mildly broken. There's bits of detune, there's bits of glitchy stuff in here. So it's got some, interesting textures in it. And I would say it's nicely done and nicely put together. I found it to be quite ambient in the sense that I found my mind wandering off. I actually spent one listen of it programming, which is a thing that I do. And it's good background music for that sort of thing. I felt I listened once when I was driving, and it was decent for that as well. In fact, I ended up listening three times to the album because after two times I thought it's not really gone in very well. And I think that that's one of the features of ambient is that it invites you to listen in a different way, which is with less concentration. And I think it works well for that. So it's a decent album, I would say. I wouldn't rate it highly, but I certainly enjoyed it, but in a mild kind of way. So that's what I think. As always, at this point, I'd love to ask you what you think of this album. So please do leave a comment. And that's it from me for now.